Jets Ward.
Jets, Jets. What is going on, Jet fans? And welcome back to another episode of the Jets Ward. I am your host, Ryan Ward, and I'm so excited to be back with you guys. I got a fun one for you. But first, if you have been here before, welcome back. You know I love having you guys here. It is a great place to be because you guys keep coming back for more. And if you are new here, welcome. Whether you're a Jets fan of another NFL team, or just the casual NFL fan, you are always welcome here. It is a safe space for you. Now, guys, going into free agency only a couple days away, we are going to be talking about a lot of possibilities for the New York Jets at positions of need at this point. And the one I wanted to bring up to you guys today is the left guard position, once held by former Jet John Simpson. John Simpson looks like he's going to be testing out free agency. It doesn't seem like the Jets are going to be bringing him back right away. ABT, a beloved Jet player as well, but often injured, looking like he's going to be testing out free agency as well. So it leaves the Jets with an opening at left guard. And no offense, I don't want to be hearing Max Mitchell and Xavier Newman fighting out for that spot. I think the Jets definitely need to upgrade, and there's a plethora of options, whether you go in free agency or the draft. We've talked about on this channel possible replacements already through those means. But recently, there's another option that appeared, and he was released by his team, and he's Super Bowl champion. I'm talking about former Eagle, former New York Jet, Mekhi Becton. Does he make sense for the New York Jets? I know what a lot of fans are going to say. They don't want him back. Absolutely not. But honestly, he's only 26 years old. He's still very young. Since moving to guard, he's played a lot better. He's 6'3", 363 pounds. I do see him going back to Philadelphia because he had a ton of success there, and they do need line help. But Mekhi Becton does make sense for the New York Jets. You put him over at left guard, and he's gotten much better at his pass blocking. I think he's a much better guard than he was a tackle, but he can play tackle if you need him to in a pinch. But when it comes to run blocking, Mekhi Becton has always had his strength in run blocking. The problem's been health. He was injured a ton last year, and that's been the story of his career. The 1 year he was healthy, he was one of the more dominant linemen in the league. His rookie year with the Jets, he was a dominant left tackle. Then injury struck. Then he goes over to the Philadelphia Eagles. In the 1 year that he was there, moves to guard and was a dominant guard and ended up helping them get to the Super Bowl off of that strength of an offensive line that they had. He goes to the Chargers and he gets injured. Joe Alt gets injured. Rashawn Slater gets injured. They have a ton of injuries over there that just does not help them out. So their whole offensive line was in shambles last year. But Mekhi Becton, I think, does make sense for the New York Jets. Going into a system where Frank Reich is the offensive coordinator, he's going to want to run the ball. He's going to want to do play action. But we want players who are better when it comes to run blocking. And if you look at the offensive line the New York Jets have, Armand Membu, strength, run blocking, but a very good pass blocker. Joe Tippmann, fantastic run blocker, but good, solid pass blocker as well. Josh Myers was a solid run blocker last year. Decent pass blocker, but a much better run blocker. John Simpson was the weakest link on the offensive line, and that's saying something because this was a strength last year. John Simpson was a better run blocker than he was a pass blocker. Olu Fashanu was a better pass blocker, but has really improved in his run blocking as years have gone on since his rookie year. Mekhi Becton comes in. He's still young, where he could, if he performs, stays healthy, and does really well at your left guard position, he could be your left guard for years to come and stabilize this offensive line and help out any young quarterback that comes in afterwards. Now, it's a big question. What do you want to come back? I don't know. He left on a pretty sour note. I don't think it's a new regime, so you don't really know. He might like Aaron Glenn. He might love Steve Hyden as the offensive coordinator or offensive line coach. He might like Frank Reich as the offensive coordinator. But he did leave the New York Jets on a sour note. I do like Mekhi Becton as a player. I always was a fan of his. I would like to see him come back. I think he makes sense for the New York Jets offensive line, but I do see the negatives of the injuries and just the way he left the New York Jets. I don't think a lot of fans want him back, but he is an option out there. I think he could sign a 1-year prove-it deal to prove that if he could stay healthy and play up to the standard that he can when he was with the Eagles, I honestly think he could be a dominant guard for the New York Jets. I also think it helps playing next to Olu Fashanu and Myers as well. I think that helps too. Myers did better than a lot of people expected last year. He's a low-end starting center, but he did what he needed to do. He played well. But I honestly think he ends up back with the Eagles. They are in need of lineman help as well. But I'd love to hear what you guys have to think or have to say. Would you want Mekhi Becton to reunite with the New York Jets? Would you like to sign him as a left guard for us? I would love to hear what you guys think. Leave a comment down below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. We're growing slowly. We're getting closer to 3,800 subscribers, and I appreciate you guys for it. We are doing awesome here. So, or 2,800 subscribers, I believe. I got to check again, but I wouldn't be able to get this far without you guys. I love you guys and appreciate you for all the support you give this channel. I really do mean that. I thank you guys so much. And hit that bell for any notifications just so you know when you're updated on when I post videos. And follow me on X, Instagram, and on TikTok as well. I try to post all my videos and shorts there too. But again, guys, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you. I love you guys. And thank you so much for joining me in the Jets Ward. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
The Jets Ward.